I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Next one. Jumbo! Screen idea.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Ravens are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. The first carry now. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. On first down, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They're going to go for it. Stafford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 33-yard.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to this man, can't feel no more. Don't feel it no more. You can jump in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave and now you're chilling on shore. It's used to being rich when you're inside.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Super. Love it. We're good. We're good.
Out of the gun. Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
16 yards.
That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Goff now looking to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 36 yards. And the Lions need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Now third down and 7.
66. Like 20. Hey, 76. 76. 76.
Gone. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
5. Harbaugh. Rick.
Goff now looks to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a first and 10.
DC, 120. Yes, sir. 12.
To the air again, Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a second and 1 forthcoming.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
14.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
180. Hey, Shell. Maverick.
Now Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a first and goal from very short range.
Super. Tiger. 76. Tell him. 76. Turbo.
Now it's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Lions 14. Ravens nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So that...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
After the interception, here's Goff. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Lions 21, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Jackson going to keep it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Jackson.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Hold on. Check.
Goff now to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, Shell. Super one. Value three. Cornell.
Here's Goff.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
From the gun, Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jackson now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Jackson.
He'll try and do this himself. He's going to look downfield for Henry.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Like 17.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
5. Hey, 5.
To throw is Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit.
Bates' kick is good.
And the route is on. It's 24-0.
So not the greatest of first halves for him, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Offense set at the line for this next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to look downfield for Henry. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36.
Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kohler. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
No, we changed it.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Ravens.
To throw again is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7.
Ravens 7. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Black 20. Super 66. Hey, let's go. Go Brown.
Now Goff. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs.
He may go.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
72 yards.
And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Value 1. Dula.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and a couple.
Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so it went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Jackson.
He'll try to pick it up himself. He's going to look downfield for Henry.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Check 2, white 20, super 1, super 1, 17, 17, 17.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here's Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Isaac to slow.
41 yards.
And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Obama. Maverick. Super 1.
Goff looking to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try.
36, Ravens 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Escapes the defender.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Jackson going to keep it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And that makes him now 0 for 3 on fourth down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on fourth down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them. They've got to figure out what's been going wrong.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the left side, he finds Slaw.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Val, you won. Here we go. 180.
Gone.
Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end Ferguson.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Anthony Ferguson from 8 yards out. And the Lions have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
43, Ravens 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
2nd and 10.
Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run. They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Tiger, tonight. 1-8. We're good. We're good. Hey, Shell. What's that?
Now gone. And that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
12. What's that?
Goff now looking to throw. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit! Amon-Ra St. Brown, 42 yards. And the Lions add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Obama. What's that?
Goff now to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That goes for a gain of 31.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that last touchdown pass not only put 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
That's caught. And boy, we're talking about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Jackson going to keep it.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Here we go, tonight. Like 20. Hey, kill. 5. That's it.
Goff going to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one,
picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Luke now for the extra point.
Tyler Luke on for the extra point.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
58, Ravens 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Now, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's got it reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Hey, lip, 180.
From the gun, here's Goff.
And that's going to be incomplete.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Maverick. Super. Hey, 5. Hey,
they go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Black 20. Zula.
Throwing now, Goff. And now here is another interception. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jester.
To throw is Goff.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long